Hey guys, it's your girl Black Queen Cleo, and welcome back to Cleo's Way Podcast. So, for today's topic, it's more so of a question. Would you embarrass yourself for views? I know, right? It's a dumbass question, but you see a lot of people these days doing a lot of stupid shit and they're getting a fuck ton of views. I mean, it's so crazy. It's so tempting. Me and my sister talk about it all the time. I literally told her, bitch, I'm this close to letting you pull my wig off in public and recording it. But that would be me being desperate. I mean, I'm not that damn desperate to be noticed. So I'll take my time and do my due diligence. But would you do it? Would you embarrass yourself for views? In this episode, I am going to be inserting a lot of clips to make my point. But it seems these days it's easy to come up. All you have to do is embarrass yourself. Take your wig off in public or make fun of your homegirl or come up with a skit and literally degrade yourself for views, likes, and a possibility of cutting a check because it's that fucking easy. On TikTok, on Instagram, hell, on Facebook? What else? Twitter is just porn. So I don't really know. I actually don't know because I don't have a Twitter because it's just porn. But I'm just so uncomfortable. Jesus. But a lot of people do it. I mean, take Kayla Nicole, for example. She came up being funny, realistic as fuck. I mean, we all love a relatable, realistic person because that's what makes us like you. You're relatable. Oh my God. Ha ha ha. My hair does that too. It goes whoop. You know what I mean? And so she took that, ran with it, and the girl's hella successful. I mean, congratulations. But would you do it? Because I don't see me doing, like, even if I don't know, I just feel like, damn, there was a time and a place to do it. A lot of people, like, let's say you're a bigger person and you say, fuck it, can't beat them, join them. I'm gonna just make fun of myself. I'm gonna do a fuck ton of jumping jacks and have my everything jiggle. And to me, it's like it's a little sad. It's sometimes funny, but I'm like, damn, do we really find this shit funny? I mean, this person's taking their insecurity and they're going with it. And it just makes me feel like, damn, I feel you can't beat them, join them. And then you look at the views and you're like, some of those motherfucking hearts, those likes or sympathy hearts and shit. You know what I mean? Because you're like me, you feel bad. And you're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes the shit's just funny. You know you're fat and you just go make a quick bag off of it or a couple of skits or whatever. But also too, it's a lot of black people. I don't want to just single it out to black people because that's not fair. You got the Hispanic guys who do pretty much, similar shit that blame it on Kiwi and the other guys that put wigs on, and there's so many of them out there these days. There's so many of you comedian men who imitate women from all fucking races. It's like the Hispanic dudes. I mean, and it's funny. You guys even imitate moms and shit. It's hilarious, but you do have some comedians like Cat Williams who say, imitating or putting on a wig or degrading yourself as a man in the industry is just kind of like, it's very low. It's seen as very negative. I really don't give a fuck. It's just down to the point where, damn, do we really have to embarrass ourselves to be seen? You know what I mean? Are we that desperate? Is it necessary? But yeah, like, is it necessary? I mean, I'm not clocking anybody's fucking craft because I know my last video, I was like, support them. But it's true. My last video, if you didn't tap in, tune in to that. It's just pretty much saying, like, the hate amongst the black women in the community. And I'm not knocking or hating on anyone in any community. If you're a comedian, if you're whatever the fuck, because you guys are so sensitive, which I also appreciate. And that's another video. I'm not going to talk about that right now. But moving on to my point. My point is I'm going to be inserting a whole fuck ton of videos for you guys to see the embarrassment some of us have to just go through. It's like a ritual of like, how far do you want to take it? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be noticed? But when you do those things, you're noticed for those things. You know what I mean? Like, what's that guy? I'm gonna find his video, and he went on YouTube and was like upset at the fact that he was being looked at as feminine. Everybody kept calling him, homosexual, like, and he was like, no, I'm not. I just grew up around a whole bunch of girls. And just because I put on a wig and I'm acting like that doesn't mean that I am. And he said it was messing with his dating life. And so I know he probably looks back and was like, I was doing this for fun. I didn't think it was going to interfere with my personal life. And it did. It most definitely do. Like, um, it even happens in like acting. It happens with celebrities too. What's that one actress? I never know these damn names, but I will pull it up for receipts just for you guys to see my point. And she even went on and said because she agreed to play an ugly character, right? And so people were really, I think she was on Orange is the New Black. She played Crazy Eyes. Okay, her. That's who. She was upset because people were really calling her mean names and calling her ugly. I think that was her. It was another comedian slash actress who went through this, and she and I bet making those decisions, you just think, oh well, it's for check and it's a role, and I just want to make some money. But that shit runs deep. People actually start seeing you for that character and start calling you ugly, even though it was just a character that you played. It's not really who you are, but people see you for that. And it kind of makes you second guess, well, what did I do? Why did I do that? I mean, yeah, I wanted some money, but now all people see me as is this narrative that I painted. And so that's my whole point. I mean, I think about it all the fucking time. I literally just told you, I told my sister, which I will never fucking do, but you don't really see a lot of other people. I don't want to make this a race thing. I feel like I make everything a race thing. It's definitely not a race thing. But I do notice a lot in the Black community. I'm gonna just speak in my community where I stand. I'm for all communities, but what I notice in my community is like going back to Kayla Nicole. Fucking relatable. She's funny. You know what I mean? But I don't know if it affects her mental. I know it would affect me mentally if people only saw me for that meme, not me sticking my chin out, that meme that she's known for with the little ponytail. And, it's fucked up because she's very beautiful and she's talented. And I know she made like a little song or whatever, but it's very fucked up because now all you're seen as is this, that narrative. You know what I mean? And so, like I said, I'm going to be inserting a whole bunch of clips for you guys, just to see my point of view. And then we can touch base afterwards and you guys can tell me what you think. Also, I'm going to be doing a 2-for-1 in this video. I'm going to be talking about plastic surgery, even though I don't have any. I don't want anybody upset. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings because it's your decision. You can do whatever the fuck you want with your face. So I've been noticing a lot on my timeline, a great amount of fillers in the face on regular people. And I also think that that goes into like a mental thing. I'm not here to call anybody crazy, but I feel like you should fix your mental and how you personally feel about yourself before you actually go touch yourself, because how you view yourself and how the world may view you is totally different. But then again, you can never really please people. So doing shit for the sake of like attention or people, it doesn't really do you any justice either, because either way, in the end, you're fucked. Your face is fucked. Your butt may be fucked. Like, you're going the extreme amount to please yourself and others just to look like what? A celebrity. Because if these bitches didn't do it, I don't think anybody would have been like, hey, let's go get some filler. And I'm not against the filler community. I'm just saying, like, I'm probably going to speak up and say, most of us younger people don't need that. I see a lot of older cougar ladies in the industry and their faces, and I'm like, okay, filler looks good on her. I could tell she has a little filler, but it looks amazing. Why? Because her skin was probably starting to sag. She's going into her 50s. But you younger girls are really fucking your face up. I mean, some of you were just beautiful. You just have to like accept yourself. And the reason why I'm saying that is because most of y'all be doing this shit for men, but most of these men don't give a fuck what you look like. Okay. Tap in if you know. If you know, you know. I'm not trying to say too much because I don't want to get in trouble or offend anybody, but most of these men be liking things. Like some of these motherfuckers are different. And y'all going around fucking your face up to get attention because you can't convince me you like to look like that. There's no fucking way. I know a fake lip when I see one. Real lips got lip lines and they don't protrude out of your face. Most of y'all be looking like you're frowning. And I got clips for that too. I'm gonna be screening, scratching off the. I'm trying to save some of the girls that I actually know. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Wait until we're in our 40s, going into our 50s. Fuck it, we'll all sign up and go together. Okay, I know I'm gonna age like fine wine, but if I end up finding myself down that road, shit, we'll sign up, we'll go together, and we'll all, you know what I'm saying, come back on a taxi with our ass in the air because we can't sit down. We'll make that decision when we're adults, but there's something called a second puberty that you hit, especially after becoming a mom. You just get big, you get a big nose, you just get bigger. And so, your metabolism slow down and shit. So it's just like, why are y'all doing this to your face? I mean, looking like, you know, y'all just be thinking that lips look like that. They don't. I don't give a fuck. Come at me. Everything on me natural. So my teeth, all that, come at me. I'm just saying, I'm not shading nobody. It's just I'm trying to save y'all. I get that you have an insecurity in some, but most of you don't need it. You don't need it. Don't touch your face. Stop touching your face. Most of y'all look like you're frowning. That doesn't make you a baddie. That don't make you look like you. No. Take care of yourself and your health. Don't look at Kylie's face. That girl looks older than me and I'm older than her. Let that sink in. She was trying to be ahead of her time, stretched her fucking face out until she can't feel it no fucking more. Now it's sagging. And her lips look, don't even get me started. Yeah, when she said, oh, it was just lip liner, that wasn't no fucking lip liner. I looked at everybody in the room like, I know a fake lip when I see one. And that girl started the filler train. And now all y'all are just stuffing your faces. And it just, sometimes it looks bad without makeup. You only like the way you look with makeup. Yeah, it looks bad. It looks real dry. But that's just how I feel about the situation. You may not agree with me. I'm probably gonna get bashed. I'm probably gonna get so bashed, but the shit I be seeing, I should probably just stay off the internet. But no, sometimes I'm like, how do you sleep? I have so many questions. Like, and then, some people be praising it. Some people in the comments, I have a whole bunch of videos to back this up. Take a look at this one video. Okay, as you can see in this video, she is just not looking right. It just wasn't looking right. And then I find myself saying, fuck it, I'm just go on her page, And that's what it is, y'all. So yeah, I think that's what it is. They want that attention, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like if you're gonna go get it done, make sure the leg to ass ratio is adding up. You know what I'm saying? Because this is your body. This is your fucking body. Like I fluctuate with my body all the time. I'm 5'10". Okay, I go up, I go down, I go up, and I go down. And I guess what? I just made peace with that shit. I was like, you know what? But anyway, I know most of you aren't going to agree with me, and that's fine. These are my opinions. This is what I want to say. I'm looking out for the girls that may be thinking about this. Just take some time. This is your fucking face we're talking about. This is your face, okay? And not only that, some of the ass to leg ratio ain't really adding up. As you can see in the video, her ass to leg ratio wasn't adding up, okay? And I go, I just find myself scrolling and I'm just like, what the fuck are they thinking? Do they really think this shit looks good? Like, this is normal? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to do the mental work first. Why do I feel this way about myself? Why do I feel like I need to, change myself? Why don't I love myself? Trust me, after having my son, Jesus Christ, I did the work. I looked in that mirror and I was like, this motherfucker gave me some stretch marks. Give me some bio oil. I was doing all the research, coconut oil, everything, any and everything. You feel what I'm saying? Because that was just an insecurity of mine, right? But I accepted it. I'm 5'10". My body goes up and down. I fluctuate up and down. I eat sometimes like a football player, and sometimes I'm not hungry at all. So it's just like I fluctuate, I stress out sometimes, and sometimes I stress eat. So it's like, but I know if I'm dedicated, I put that damn work in. I put in that work and I make sure that, I put in that dedication because this is my body. You only have one body. Your body is a temple. Take care of yourself. Drink enough water. Go to the doctors. Have a checkup. Most of y'all bitches only go to the doctors when it's surgery. That's sad. Let that sink in. Make sure your vagina is up to par. Everything's fresh. You know what I'm saying? Get an STD checked. Just take care of yourself. Fuck trying to look like a baddie. If you got it, flaunt it. Fuck it. If you're paying for it, make sure it looks normal or believable. I feel like the whole point of cosmetic surgery is for mothers, because I get it. We have our kids, we have those insecurities. Go for it, sis. Go get your boobs lifted. Go ahead and do what you need to do. But you girls with no kids and y'all just putting your body on the table, just wait. Wait, because your body changes when you have kids, okay? Sometimes for the better or worse. Some girls get thicker and some don't. So, but moving on, just take care of yourself. Stop trying to be a baddie. That doesn't make you a baddie. That doesn't. Making sure your pH balance is even makes you a baddie. Okay? Take care of yourself, You guys are so young and beautiful. Stop touching yourself. It's for the older women. Leave that shit to them. And it looks great. The filler in the faces on older women looks so good. I'm going to find some examples for you guys and just show you, because that's what cosmetic surgery is for. Not for you guys to be stretching your face out like you got Jada Wada, you have Ari Fletcher. I'm going to pull up the before and after for those girls because they were beautiful. There was nothing wrong with you. But because I assume social media or men, y'all have this, way of thinking and how a person's supposed to look and how a woman's supposed to look. And it's just like, no, not really. You look how you look. And that's what makes you different, and that's what makes you you. You just got to learn to love and accept yourself. But most of you guys are copy pasting, trying to look like the next bitch and then compete with the next bitch on top of it. How? How if you look like her? What makes you any fucking different if your lips look just like hers and your butt cheeks look just like hers? Y'all all look the same. The same. So it's just like, for what? What makes you different? But I digress. I don't see the men doing any of this shit. I don't see a lot of men doing any of this shit. Maybe the most I see is like a jaw or a wig. A lot of men are wearing wigs these days. Shout out. If you're going bald, shit, I would too. I would too. Well, I wear wigs now, but still. Um, about touching your face. And would you embarrass yourself for views? Would you do it? Would you go outside and pants yourself? Or would you do something really stupid and be known for just that? Let me know what you think and tune in and comment down below. Thank you.